Welcome back to the channel. If you've been subscribing or watching my other videos, if you're new here, welcome. Today I'm going to do a review on this electric grain mill grinder. On here it just says a crusher. And I'm going to try to see how it does with some oats and barley, and later I'm going to buy some cracked corn from Lowe's and try grinding that up and see what happens. I'm sure it's going to work better than the food processor I had, and I want to see if it works as well as a regular grinder will work. This one was way less expensive. So this cost $85, and most of the grinders will cost you over $200 or better. So I'm going to give this one a try and we'll see how it works out. Stay tuned. Alright, so this is it unboxed. It's got a removable lid. Just pop these up and it twists off. Comes with the blades inside. It does have this little strainer, I guess you could put in there to filter stuff out. Power cord plugs in kind of like on a computer. It goes into the back over here. It'll plug in there. You got your on and off switch. Comes with a little brush to help you brush stuff out. Has extra parts. And an unusual thing, it actually comes with extra carbon brushes or contact brushes. And it just takes one, and that is, you know, if it wears out and you want to, the motor loses contact, you would replace that, which goes in here. So you got to use a screwdriver to take that out. It's just spring loaded. They're just spring loaded. So when you take that cap off, you know, you should be able to just pull it out, push a new one in, put the cap on, tighten it back down. They're pretty good sized brushes. I can't see you going through those anytime soon. Comes with like extra blades and the tools to remove the blade. And before I use it, I'm going to clean out the stainless steel here. It does have kind of an odor. Of course, it's new and been manufactured, so I just want to get any residue, manufacturing residue off of there. And to clean it, I'm going to use 91% alcohol, rubbing alcohol, isopropyl alcohol. It works really well on stainless steel. And I just put some on a paper towel. Just going to wipe it down in here. And you can kind of maybe see it's got some dirt on it. And I'm also going to wipe out the inside of the lid, because that's going to be part of it too. And the nice thing about using the alcohol, it dries, you know, it evaporates pretty rapidly. Put this barley in here. This was done by my food processor. It's going to be kind of hard to see, but it doesn't really chew it up very much. Now we'll put the lid on here. And I don't know how well this will come up on this camera. there's a warning up here. Obviously you want the power turned off before you open the lid, because otherwise stuff will fly anywhere and you could end up losing some fingers, so be careful. After washing with water is prohibited. So what they're basically saying is don't use water to clean it. So again, I think the alcohol would be your best bet. Alright, I have power hooked up to it, and this actually illuminates when it's on. So you turn on the timer. And the first run of it definitely had like an electrical motor smell. Does not take much to grind up barley. You can see it's all a powder. It works really well. That only took a few seconds. So I'm going to disconnect the power. It does not have an on and off switch, just so you know. You'd have to actually unplug it and plug it in. The only off is just the timer, but it does not disconnect power. So just to be on the safe side, I'm going to go ahead and unplug it. Doesn't make much sense. So on the back of this, it does have a handle so you can tilt to pour out the product. This does not come off because of the blades and everything are attached inside. And as you can see, there's the barley. Had it ground up in just a few seconds. Alright, we're going to grind up a little bit more. And it still has like the electrical motor smell. This is probably going to take some time. And then you can see it kind of gets caught up in the lid, so they do give you this little brush. It helps you clean it. So far this works really well. If you're looking to grind up any grains, it can do a number of products. I mean, obviously it's going to grind up anything. The only thing I don't like about it is not having an actual on and off switch. So when you go to dump the product, you have to unplug it and disconnect the power. And the reason for that, I would really recommend that because you may hit something with the timer switch while you're trying to do that, and you'll have a mess or get injured. So right now I have some barley that I didn't try to grind up in the food processor, so this is the whole grain, and I'm sure it's going to grind it up no problem. So we're going to give that a shot and then we'll wrap it up. let's take a look. And this time there's not as much dust on the inside or the top cover, but the grain is ground up. I'll unplug it. And as you can see, it's definitely ground up. I'll put a link to this product off of Amazon down below in the description. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. And as always, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. And thank you for watching, and I will catch you next time.